ஸ்மூத், ஸ்ட்ராங், சாஃப்ட், ஸ்மூத்.
மீரா ஷாம்பு.
ஐயோ, பாதாம்னு சொல்லிருக்கலாமே.
இன்னும் அதிக பாதாம், ஷீகாக்காய் மற்றும் அதிக கண்டிஷனிங்குடன் இப்போ உங்க முடி எக்ஸ்ட்ரா ஸ்ட்ராங், எக்ஸ்ட்ரா ஸ்மூத்.
ஹோய், இன்னைக்கும் ஷாம்புவா?
ஆமா, இல்லனா என் முடி ஒரே நாள்ல டல் அண்ட் ட்ரை ஆயிடுது. ப்ராப்ளம் முடியல இல்ல, ஷாம்புல. மீரா ரைஸ் கஞ்சி ஷாம்பு ட்ரை பண்ணு. இதனால என்ன மாறும்? ஷாம்பு பண்ணி 3 நாள் வரைக்கும். வாவ், சோ ஸ்மூத் அண்ட் ஷைனி.
புதிய மீரா ரைஸ் கஞ்சி ஷாம்பு அரிசி கஞ்சி மற்றும் கற்றாழையின் சக்தி உங்களுக்கு தருகிறது ஸ்மூத் அண்ட் ஷைனி ஹேர் 3 நாள் வரை. மீரா ரைஸ் கஞ்சி ஷாம்பு, ரைஸ் கஞ்சி கேர் ஃபார் ஸ்மூத் அண்ட் ஷைனி ஹேர்.
நேஹா, உன்னோட ஸ்பெஷல் டேக்கு நீ இந்த ட்ரெஸ்லயே வர போற? நோ வே. அப்ப முகத்துக்கு மட்டும் ஏன் சாதாரண ஒயிட் பவுடர்? ஒகேஷன் ஸ்பெஷலா இருந்தா பவுடர் ஏன் ஸ்பெஷலா இருக்க கூடாது?
ஸ்பின்ஸ் பேபி ஃபேஸ் பவுடர். இதன் ஸ்பெஷல் ஸ்கின் கலர் பவுடர் உங்கள் ஸ்கின்னுடன் பிளெண்ட் ஆகி ஸ்பாட்ஸை மறைத்து இன்ஸ்டன்ட் க்ளோ தருகிறது. ஸ்பின்ஸ் பேபி ஃபேஸ் பவுடர், ஸ்பெஷல் ஒகேஷனுக்கான ஸ்பெஷல் பவுடர்.
வாவ், இன்னைக்கு நம்ம டீம்ல புதுசா ஜாயின் பண்றாங்க. கியூட் ப்ரோ.
எல்லாமே மேக்கப் தான். மணிக்கணக்கா மேக்கப் போட்டிருப்பா.
மேக்கப் போட்டா யார் வேணாலும் இப்படி அழகா பளிச்சுன்னு ஆயிடலாம். ரைட் ப்ரோ?
ஹே ப்ரோ, இது மேக்கப் இல்ல, இது ஸ்பின்ஸ் பிபி ப்ரோ.
புதிய ஸ்பின்ஸ் பிபி ப்ரோ ஃபேஸ் கிரீம். இதன் ஆல் இன் ஒன் ஃபார்முலா உங்களுக்கு மேக்கப் இல்லாமலே மேக்கப் போன்ற போலவே தரும். என்றும் ஜொலி ஜொலிப்பு ஒவ்வொரு நாளும்.
Told you bro, it's Spins BB Pro.
Beautiful is every day.
விட மாட்டேன், விட மாட்டேன், விடவே மாட்டேன். விட மாட்டேன்.
So tasty, so good. Cavinkare flavored milk.
விடவே மாட்டேன். விட மாட்டேன், விட மாட்டேன், விடவே மாட்டேன். விட மாட்டேன்.
So tasty, so good. Cavinkare flavored milk.
விடவே மாட்டேன். விட மாட்டேன், விட மாட்டேன், விடவே மாட்டேன். விடவே மாட்டேன்.
So tasty, so good. Cavinkare flavored milk.
விடவே மாட்டேன்.
Any questions? குட்டி பசியா?
இந்தாங்க கவின்ஸ் மில்க் ஷேக்.
சூப்பர் திக், சூப்பர் டேஸ்டி. குட்டி பசிக்கு கவின்ஸ் மில்க் ஷேக்.
எப்படி? குட்டி பசியா? இந்தாங்க கவின்ஸ் மில்க் ஷேக்.
சூப்பர் திக், சூப்பர் டேஸ்டி. குட்டி பசிக்கு கவின்ஸ் மில்க் ஷேக்.
அடுத்ததுக்கு போலாமா? குட்டி பசியா? இந்தாங்க கவின்ஸ் மில்க் ஷேக்.
சூப்பர் திக், சூப்பர் டேஸ்டி. குட்டி பசிக்கு கவின்ஸ் மில்க் ஷேக்.
இப்போ எல்லாமே கீதாவை நம்பிதான். என்ன பண்றான்னு பார்க்கலாம். செக் 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 செக். ஆ? செக் 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 செக். செக் 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 செக். செக். இந்த செக் செக்னா என்ன? செக்னா கூந்தலுக்கான புரோட்டீன் தெரபி. புதிய செக் ஷாம்புவில் உள்ளது பிளாக்ஸீட் புரோட்டீன் மற்றும் பிளாக் டீ. இது உங்கள் கூந்தலை புரோட்டீனின் நன்மையுடன் பராமரிப்பதோடு உங்கள் கூந்தலை ஆக்கிடும் 2x ஸ்ட்ராங்கர் மற்றும் ஷைனி பிளாக். செக் ஸ்ட்ராங் அண்ட் பிளாக் ஷாம்பு கூந்தலுக்கான புரோட்டீன் தெரபி.
ஹலோ, முடியல அதுக்கு எக் ஒயிட் யூஸ் பண்ற? அக்கா, முடி கொட்டுறதுக்கு ஒரு இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் ரீசன்.
Check.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are all set to begin, so I request you to please take your seats. Anaivarukkum anbana maalai vanakkam, semori Tamil vanakkam in Rome. Thank you so much for joining us this beautiful evening. We are all set to begin. Thank you so much for joining us. Please take your seats so we can kickstart the proceedings, we can kickstart the celebrations. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Please take your seats. Volunteers, please take your positions. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 14th edition of Cavinkare MMA Chinnikrishnan Awards 2025. Since its inception in the year 2011, the Cavinkare Chinnikrishnan Innovation Awards have stood out in their steadfast support of innovative ventures by small-scale enterprises, businessmen and businesswomen. Now in its 14th edition, the Cavinkare MMA Chinnikrishnan Innovation Awards honor entrepreneurs who embody the qualities of a dreamer, an innovator, and an ideator, just like the late Sri R. Chinnikrishnan, the father of Mr. C.K. Ranganathan, Chairman and Managing Director of Cavinkare Private Limited. But you know what? I know that today his innovation is visible in every shop, standing as a living testimony to his dream. But there's something more, ladies and gentlemen. And to the wonderful Gen Z who have joined in here, let me tell you something. At the heart of all of this, yes, Sri R. Chinnikrishnan sachet no doubt helped our economy. It created entrepreneurs. It gave millions the power to sell their products. But there is something more, you know. In the past, the World Bank estimated that poor hygiene cost almost 6% of our country's GDP. That's a huge number. Now think about this. Because of this sachet, instead of washing hair with mud, families could afford shampoo. Because of a sachet, life-saving ORS reached villages and saved countless children and countless lives. In many ways, this one small invention became a giant step in India's growth story. At the heart of all of this was empathy. Chinnikrishnan's philosophy was simple. Whatever the rich man enjoys, the common man should be able to afford. Today, more than ever, ladies and gentlemen, this world needs empathy. And his empathy was the flame that lit the path to India's success. These awards are our tribute to him, our way of keeping his vision and values alive. And as has been rightly said by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, dream, dream, dream. Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. And these words capture the very essence of the Chinnikrishnan Innovation Awards, the spirit of ideation, action, and entrepreneurship at scale. Started in 2011 at the regional level, the awards have now gone national, grown bigger, more unique, more stronger each year to become one of the most coveted national recognitions for innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening is a celebration of India's finest innovators, those who have proven that small ideas, when pursued with great passion, can transform, uplift communities, and spread happiness all around. On that note, it is now my proud privilege to invite on stage the dignitaries for the awards function. May I now invite Mr. C.K. Ranganathan, Chairman and Managing Director, Cavinkare Private Limited. Ms. Arati Lakshmi Narayanan, Partner Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas, Mr. Lakshmi Narayanan, President, Madras Management Association, the distinguished chief guest for this evening, Mr. R. Dinesh, Executive Chairman, TVS Supply Chain Solutions Limited, and Group Captain R. Vijay Kumar, retired VSM, Executive Director, Madras Management Association. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a celebration, so I expect a bigger round of applause. You can do so much better. All right, for those of you who are just joining us, please quickly settle down. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so very much. அறிவார்ந்த மொழி என பெயர் வாங்கிய மொழி செம்மொழி தமிழ் மொழிதான். தமிழை போற்றுவோம். இப்பொழுது தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்து. Please rise for the தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்து.
நீனாரும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெழியொழுகும் சீனாரும் பதனமென திகழ்படத கண்டமெனில் திக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடர்கள் திருநாடும் கத்த சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனே தமிழனே உன் சீரிழமை திறம்பியந்த செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Thank you. And kick-starting the celebrations, of course, look back at the incredible story. Can we now have the AV of late Shri R. Chinnikrishnan, father of the sachet revolution, please.
One fine morning, that day started pretty normally for Chinnikrishnan. His wife Hema went about her daily chores. The children left for school, and as always, Chinnikrishnan rode his humble bicycle and went to his school where he taught mathematics. But that particular day, his head was in a different space. He was immersed in a sea of thoughts. He carried it home that evening. He had made an important decision. He had quit his job. He wanted to pursue his dreams. Equipped with an unbreakable will, Chinnikrishnan decided to make pharma products affordable to the poor. He made single-dose packs of sulfonamide, Epsom salt, boric powder and arrowroot powder that were being sold only in big packs. Shortly, he set up his own pharmacy at home, Vale's Pharmacy. The dream had gained momentum. Chinnikrishnan and Hema were travelling to Chennai. A thief stole their bag and added the much-needed twist to the tale. When the bag was retrieved, Hema noticed that the glass bottle with hair oil kept inside the bag had broken and had messed up all their clothes. Hema's casual suggestion on monodose packaging for liquids set Chinnikrishnan thinking. This was the first step towards creating sachets for liquids. A hosepipe sparked the idea of a sachet design. Though it was logistically challenging, it pushed Chinnikrishnan to innovate further. A simple plastic sealing apparatus was the next inspiration. After multiple trials and errors, Velvet was born in a pillow pack. Chinnikrishnan started selling them directly to retailers. The going was slow but seemed promising. Chinnikrishnan passes away, suddenly, abruptly, leaving behind his big dream. But the idea was so path-breaking that it had to reach out. His sons Rajkumar and Ashok Kumar took over the mantle. Shortly, they were joined by Ranganathan and Kumaravel, his other two sons. After braving a lot of struggle, skepticism and adversity, they did it. Velvet was accepted. More and more people embraced it. As the world gaze increased, it became obvious that sachets were here to stay. As time passed, companies that were apprehensive started trials. Every big multinational followed suit and started selling shampoos in sachets. After all these years, Cavinkare has carried forward this great dream. Now every product in every category is available in sachets. Sachets have touched 1 million lives, changed people's lifestyles forever. One man's dream, without which this revolution would have remained a dream. Late Sri Chinnikrishnan, the father of sachet revolution.
Absolutely. A nice big round of applause. Can an idea change a world? Can one single person change the world? Yes, absolutely possible. And also, could a small startup in Chennai rise to become a multi-category FMCG empire? It seemed impossible, and yet our next speaker did it, and did it in absolute style. It is now my absolute privilege to invite Mr. C.K. Ranganathan, CMD Cavinkare, to deliver the welcome address with a big round of applause.
Good evening. It's indeed a great pleasure to welcome you all to the 14th Cavinkare Chinnikrishnan Innovation Award in partnership with MMA. So we are very happy and proud to partner with MMA. My co-inviter Lakshmi Narayanan is here. Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you, GC. So for partnering with us and making it an award for so many years we have been traveling. I'm very happy. In the last 14 years, we have given awards closer to 50 people. Very happy to see a lot of them are doing exceedingly well. So that's indeed a great pleasure, and it motivates us to do more and more. I take pleasure in welcoming our chief guest, Sri R. Dinesh. Dinesh, thank you very much. Dinesh is the executive chairman of TVS Logistics Solutions, Supply Chain Solutions Limited. I think he himself is a phenomenal entrepreneur. Very happy that despite his busy schedule, he has agreed to be with us. Thank you, Dinesh. So nice of you. And he has been constantly traveling. In the year 1995, he started TVS Supply Chain Solutions in a small way, and now it is over 19,000 plus and odd crores. And I think what a phenomenal the way he scaled it up. Though he comes from the legacy of TVS family, but it is sheer grit, determination, so much of toil, and finally he made it. And that's something amazing, Dinesh, and the whole world cheers what he has done. And what is very important, when I thought who could be the very apt chief guest for this, I thought an entrepreneur who has done something phenomenal would be appropriate. Thank you, Dinesh. Also would like to acknowledge a lot of dignitaries here. Thank you very much. I would like to also thank the jury members who have been very, very high profile jury this year. Very happy to have them. And they have actually made a big difference. So much of debate, discussions, you would be seeing some of the clippings of the video, definitely. Mr. Rahul Maman Mappillai, Managing Director, MRF Limited. He was one of the jury member. Mr. Hari Tyagarajan here. Hari is a Managing Director of Tyagarajar Mills Private Limited. Thank you, Hari, for being here, all the way flying from Madurai again. And we have Gangapriya. Gangapriya, thank you very much. She is the Managing Director of Ford Business Solutions India. And Mr. Sethuraman, Partner KPMG. Sethu, thank you very much. Ranjit Pratap, Mr. Ranjit Pratap, Managing Director, Rayala Corporation Private Limited. Thank you, Ranjit. So nice of you. And Dr. L.S. Ganesh, Vice Chancellor, ICFAI University, he was all along, every time he is always there guiding us in terms of this thing despite his busy schedule. Last year he was in hospital. From the hospital bed, he attended this thing. Not this time, last year. I think that was so nice of him, such a phenomenal commitment. And of course, we had our co-inviter Lakshmi and myself, we were also there, but we were not part of the jury, we were only observers, only jury took the call. So I also would like to thank Aarti, our partner for the Shadil Amarchand Mangaldas, our partners for the process validators. Thank you, Aarti. I recall the way my dad struggled in the initial years, and from there I think we have come a long way. I think very, very humble innovation finally has created millions and millions of the job around the globe. Lot of underdeveloped countries, be it African continent, be it China, all the Asian countries and India hugely got benefited. So because they are typically sachet markets. A lot of people couldn't afford a lot of luxurious products like shampoos, lotions, even toothpaste, for example. It was all a tooth powder and natural alternatives. Everything got changed because of the sachet phenomenon. Now, I think this is a big momentum. Even today, after close to, I would say that sachet born, it is 50 years plus 53 years. And even now, if you look at that, majority of the products, 60% of the market is dominated by sachets in terms of volume. Whether it is shampoo or any categories of that mass consumption, the sachets plays a very critical role. I was quite inspired by my dad's research. He was a mathematics teacher. Despite that, he put a lot of efforts in learning chemistry, read chemistry books. I was inspired by the books, library he kept, the way he used to work in his own laboratory to create products. That was a motivation for me. And when I started, I also started investing in R&D in the company. In our company, if you look at Cavinkare, we are proud, and R&D is one of our important backbone for the company. The things have changed now. You know that there's a lot of disruption happening, and with the intensified competition, the R&D is our savior, coming with continuously very innovative products, differentiated one compared to competition. That made a huge difference for us. You know that there are multiple disruptions happening. AI is one of them, technological disruptions. Worldwide, everybody is talking that the new jobs are going to be created, but far more than that, quite a lot of jobs, the routine ones are going to be evaporated, which I also believe it's true. I think it's important that we have always risen from, whenever there are challenges, I think we have risen from that. The AI is definitely going to make a big impact, but I think we Indians and we human beings will rise up, will create more new jobs. That's one of the biggest hopes we have. And if you look at this disruption of AI, we very early embraced. I'm very happy to say Cavinkare has started embracing AI very well. We used to make about 4 or 5 patents a year, and from there it is 4 or 5 patents a month. That's the current running rate, because I would say it will be very important to say that a lot of efforts have gone in, but AI makes a significant contribution in scaling up the innovations and patents. And soon, the way we are marching ahead, I predict in the next 12 months' time, we will be closer to 10 patents a month. And that, I think, is very important. And happy to say that our patents, whatever we are patenting, 1/3 of the patents are always under use, and that's very important. That's a good number to say that. Quite a lot of companies, it's not easy to have 1/3 of the patents but we would like to maintain that. And needless to say, that gives us a competitive edge. Wherever we have patented, we have clearly very, very high margins. And that's the reality of the world. Why would Westerners, if you look at, they have a lot of patented products and their margins are huge. So now our forte is all along, it's only more and more go behind innovation. And we have also learnt our own lessons, though we knew that it is important to innovate and moving ahead. Time and again, we fall prey to the temptation of being a Me Too product, introducing a Me Too products. And we get beaten every time. And no time we escape that. So that it only fosters us a belief that the only way out to beat competition, to grow very healthily, make a healthy company is to innovate. Now it's our mantra in our company that either we will have a 2-point beater on a 10 scale, a significantly better product than competition, or a significantly innovative product. So either one of that has to be there. Because making it closer, equal, slightly better product is not sufficient. We say that consumers should be able to not compare one or other. In memory, they should be able to say this is a better product, much better product, and that's very important, or much differentiated product. So these kind of things that keeps us going sharp behind innovations, and very happy to say that because of that our growth rate has been continuously on the rise. Despite innovations come and go, not inflations come and go, but I think we keep going strong and strong. I can say only one reason is because of that. So coming to AI, I would say that a lot of us are definitely we are moving and started using. I describe AI as a beautiful Arabian horse. A lot of people, I would say, admire. That's very beautiful, gigantic, shinier, and looks stunningly beautiful. And very few look at that and say that I'm going to sit on it and ride the horse. And that's very important. Using AI mostly for just email drafting, basic work, or a preliminary thing. I also did initially like that. But I think it's important that we move further away and away. So I must say that I am a huge beneficiary personally, and I grew up because of to this level from a very humble beginning, only because of one thing I would say is, besides my people are the biggest assets, that's very fundamentally important. Personally as an individual, I would say is because I started systematically giving allocated time for thinking every day in the morning. And that made a big difference. You start thinking why you're done well, why you're not doing well, what is the problem, how do you come out of that? Because it's always said a person is a product of their own thinking. And that's true. With AI coming in, what I otherwise used to achieve in a week or 10 days time, I'm achieving in a day. That is in 2 hours or 1.5 hours time. And that's the kind of speed, much more higher quality, I would say. The quality of thinking is phenomenally better, much better, because I could feel it and we could feel it in the organization and everybody. It's not only for me, every of my colleagues also that's the case. Why I emphasize thinking is a very important thing is anything is created twice in the world. First is a mental creation, then the second is a physical creation. I think more we spend time in thinking, more it will help. And AI is a fabulous, fabulous tool, is what I would say. So I started just putting up my chats, whatever is the queries and so on. Now I started invariably have a chat, discussion with that. Like I am having an opponent, have a discussion with that. It takes me through different ideas. Just pick up from that. I think that's something phenomenal. I'm sure quite a lot of you will be using it, but I would encourage you, those who are not, to try and have a chat with that. Instead of chat, I would say conversation. Conversation with AI makes you very, very fast, moving very fast, is what I would say. So with that, I would say that innovation this year, again, we have identified 3 innovators. Lot of debates by the jury. I thank jury for their valuable time. But you must also see them. You will definitely witnessing them. Very happy they are all here. Congratulations to all the members who are going to get awarded this year. So we look forward to more and more. And why this award? In the name of my father, if you look at that, these awards are required to motivate and to show the light to the world. It should inspire so many people. I'm happy to see a lot of college students are also here, and that should inspire them. And those who see that in YouTube, I'm sure MMA is always a case. So many people will be seeing now on YouTube right now, and definitely GC will be talking about the numbers, how many people are watching as of now. So this inspiration is very important. People should say, hey, why not? Why can't I? I think that's what is required. And next year onwards, we are planning to introduce award for ideas. Earlier we did couple of years, and then we said, okay, somewhere ideas, is it worth it? Then we dropped it. But very happy to see one of the awardees of this year who was awarded for the ideas when it was in the germination stage, not even started. And finally the award has germinated now. I think now she got award. Very happy to see that kind of thing happening. So we are motivated. Said, okay, we'll go back and this thing introduce again awards for ideas. Because ideas, when you start having, there is so many things will pour in. I think that is good. Let people test. There is an eminent jury and members will test it to see whether the ideas are something worth it to go. That would help a lot. With this, I think I once again thank everyone, all our partners who have partnered with us, even IIT for giving us the auditorium, all the sound system, Stokkalingam, who has been always there with us for the videos, and all the editing, what you are going to see is all completely done by him. Lot of this thing, our PR agencies, everybody, lot of selfless souls have contributed to this event. I take pleasure in thanking all of them. Thanks GC and Lakshmi for partnering and making the award a glorious one. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, and thank you for telling us how to use AI effectively. Take a wild guess, what is the younger generation doing with AI? What conversations do you think they're having with ChatGPT? What questions do you think they're asking? Anyone here? They're using it as their therapist. Don't do that. And also a quick question, how do you know if someone has used ChatGPT to write an email? What's the biggest clue? Anyone? No? It's called the M dash. If you see a long line there, that means they have used ChatGPT. Sorry guys, sorry to all the kids. I know you've been using it, my apologies. But moving on, we now know that with AI, the possibilities are just endless, and innovations around the world are truly amazing, from groundbreaking technologies that are reshaping industries to simple yet powerful ideas improving everyday lives. Innovation continues to redefine the way we live, the way we work, and the way we connect. Can we have the AV, please, to understand the current trends in the world? was lovely. Can you applaud for all the scientists, all the entrepreneurs? A lot of people in our country today are trying to innovate, create new ideas. And this is to showcase that this is the might and this is the potential of the human mind. And continuing the celebration, we're going to have the introductory remarks, and today it will be delivered by a leader who's a beacon of vision, innovation, and managerial excellence. It is now my absolute privilege to invite Mr. Lakshmi Narayanan Duraiswamy to deliver the introductory remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, with a big round of applause.
Good evening, all of you. It's a distinct honor to extend a formal welcome on the occasion of the 14th Cavinkare MMA Chinnikrishnan Innovation Awards function 2025. This evening, I am privileged to greet our distinguished chief guest, Mr. R. Dinesh, Executive Chairman of TVS Supply Chain Solutions, and Mr. C.K. Ranganathan, Chairman and Managing Director, Cavinkare Private Limited, and all the dignitaries present on the stage. Let me also extend a warm welcome to all our invitees, guests, and MMA members from across Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, as well as my esteemed colleagues from the Managing Committee, past presidents, representatives from our partner organizations, and those who virtually joined from various parts of the country. We are deeply privileged to have Mr. Dinesh as our chief guest. His visionary leadership and commitment to innovation and excellence lend immense significance to this evening's award ceremony. MMA is proud of its long-standing association with Cavinkare Chinnikrishnan Innovation Awards, a partnership spanning over 12 years that embodies our shared dedication to advancing democratized innovation. Our joint efforts strive to foster inclusivity and engage individuals from various walks of life in the innovation process at a national scale. This initiative centers on celebrating entrepreneurial spirit and resilience, driving forces behind India's economic and industrial progress that we witness today. Through this esteemed platform, we work collectively to meet the challenges and seize the opportunities that innovation delivers, thus paving way for a more prosperous and inclusive future for all of us. I wish to extend a heartfelt congratulations to Cavinkare for its ongoing commitment to identifying and honoring the outstanding innovations year after year, and express special appreciation to Mr. C.K. Ranganathan for his steadfast support of this important cause, which continues to nurture innovation and entrepreneurial talent across the country. Innovation is inherently uncertain and requires bold creativity, a mindset that is seldom easy to adopt. Those who excel in innovation are distinguished by their ability to rise beyond the adversity. The legendary Mr. Chinnikrishnan stands as a timeless example, inspiring new generations of entrepreneurs and innovators. This evening, we proudly honor 3 exceptional innovators, each selected through a rigorous evaluation process from a wide range of candidates representing diverse regions of India. Their achievements exemplify the very spirit that these awards seek to celebrate and encourage. Once again, my sincere congratulations and best wishes to the winners of the 14th Cavinkare MMA Chinnikrishnan Innovation Awards 2025. I look forward to an evening filled with inspiration and lasting memories. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your continued support. It's not easy to win the Cavinkare MMA Chinnikrishnan Innovation Awards because, let me tell you, the process is quite rigorous and extremely transparent. We have a composition of highly distinguished jury members drawn from diverse fields of business, technology, and academia, and they've come together to evaluate the nominations. So just to give you a glimpse of the process and introduce you to the minds behind today's choices, we're now going to showcase the AV on the jury meet, where our heroes of innovations were picked. Can we have the AV, please?
Welcome to the 14th edition of the Cavinkare MMA Chinnikrishnan Innovation Awards 2025. This prestigious award draws its inspiration from the timeless vision of our pioneering innovator, the late Sri R. Chinnikrishnan, who believed that whatever the rich man enjoys, the common man should be able to afford too. His philosophy continues to guide us in celebrating innovations that touch lives and create real impact. Over the years, this platform has become a true reflection of India's innovative spirit. This year too, we received an overwhelming number of entries from across the nation, reaffirming that our country is indeed a wellspring of creative ideas and entrepreneurial energy. Every nomination underwent a rigorous and transparent evaluation process, meticulously guided by our process advisor, Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and Company. From this process, the shortlisted nominees were carefully selected. To ensure every innovation was captured in its true essence, our team visited their respective locations and documented their journeys on video. These presentations were then reviewed by a distinguished panel of eminent jurors.
I must say that the process was very smooth. It was very easy to follow, and we had all the opportunity for accessing data, information before we decided on the winners.
I have seen a lot of innovations, and I've been to IIT Innovation Labs also. But this is something which is very practically done by non-entities, people who are unknown, and using common sense, and some coming from remote villages from India. And the way the whole concept has been conceptualized is amazing.
Really impressed with the kind of talent which we have seen in the nominations across the length and breadth of the country. These nominations displayed fair amount of not just creativity, but creativity with a sense of purpose.
So what I found most exciting here was a lot of weightage was given on the sustainability factor, which I think is very important, where everybody is talking today about ESG.
Being part of the jury has really exposed me to a wide range of entrepreneurs across the country, and the scale and the variety of innovation was really inspiring. And I kept thinking to myself that I want my children to see all this, to really learn what Indians are capable of doing.
Many of them are B2B and many are B2C. And this year also, I believe we have a good mix of the 3 awards. An interesting aspect is that there is no 1, 2 and 3. There's no order, there's no rank order, but 3 people who have come out, or 3 companies that have launched interesting innovations are recognized through these awards.
After much deliberation, 3 exceptional innovators emerged. Their selection was based on the uniqueness of their innovation, its societal contribution, the scalability of their business model, and their commitment to sustainability. Principles that the late Shri R. Chinnikrishnan strongly stood for. Cavinkare and the Madras Management Association take great pride in welcoming you at the 14th Cavinkare MMA Chinnikrishnan Innovation Awards 2025.
So yes, to shed light on the award process and tell us why it's so special, may I now invite Ms. Aarti Lakshmi Narayanan, partner Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas, to tell us more on the award process. Ladies and gentlemen, with a big round of applause. பெரிய கைத்தட்டலுடன் பலமா கைத்தட்டி வரவேற்போம்.
Good evening to the distinguished dignitaries on stage, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a great honor and privilege for our firm, Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas, to serve as process advisors for this Cavinkare MMA Chinnikrishnan Innovation Awards 2025. It's been a 3-year association with this awards. I'm pleased to say that the entire selection process was done very meticulously with the highest level of transparency, fairness, and integrity. This year, we received an overwhelming 306 nominations from all over India, reflecting the vibrant spirit of innovation in India. Each application was then meticulously scrutinized by an esteemed panel on the 11th of July, and 10 nominees were shortlisted. Following this, our team undertook site visits and captured comprehensive video recordings of each nominee's groundbreaking innovation. On 23rd August, a distinguished panel of jury members, including Mr. C.K. Ranganathan, carefully evaluated the shortlisted nominees and their video recordings. The panel engaged in thorough deliberations and conducted interactive video calls with candidates to address specific questions, ultimately selecting the 3 winners. I express my profound appreciation to Cavinkare and MMA for their steadfast commitment to nurturing and celebrating innovation and honoring those who make a meaningful impact to our society. I thank Cavinkare and MMA for entrusting us with this great responsibility, and to our winners today, I extend my warmest congratulations and wish you continued success in the years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much for the continued support. But before we begin, before we celebrate our winners, before we announce to the entire world that my country, India, is a birthplace of innovators, I would want you to applaud and celebrate. Every first day for show, superstar padana whistle adichu, kai tatti. First up, can we celebrate all the entrepreneurs? Yeah? Can we clap for all the families, the biggest pillar of support, all our wonderful families, our parents, our siblings, even if we fight with them? Yes? And most importantly, yes, there are only 3 winners, but it takes phenomenal courage to participate, to say, hey, this is me, and put themselves out there. For all the participants, can we give them a nice big round of applause? Guys, I really do feel like a school teacher. I want to hear the energy, okay? So, whistle paraka kai tatno. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Awesome. And this is how you will celebrate every winner when they come on stage. I just did a warm-up session for you. So, are we ready? Yes? All right. We now begin with the audio-visual presentation of the winner. Congratulations, Urdhvam Environmental Technologies Private Limited.
Water scarcity is one of the biggest crises of our time. In India, over 5 to 6 crore bore wells are drying up. Farmers lose crops, villages run out of drinking water, women walk miles to fetch it, and entire communities are forced to migrate. This is not just an environmental issue, it is a fight for survival. To address this, Urdhvam Environmental Technologies has created the Bore Charger, a smart rainwater harvesting solution that revives dried bore wells. Like recharging a phone battery, Bore Charger recharges bore wells using robotic technology to let rainwater reach deep aquifers quickly, effectively, and affordably. A robotic tool makes precise perforations inside the bore well. Rainwater then flows directly into the aquifers, recharging them and restoring water yield. Unlike pit systems, Bore Charger gives 10 times more recharge, works even after monsoon, and needs no maintenance. In weeks, a dead bore well comes back to life. What makes Bore Charger unique? No construction, no maintenance. 5 times faster revival than conventional systems. And patented, scalable, and adaptable worldwide. The results are real. Farmers gain better crops and higher income. Villages save lakhs by eliminating tanker dependence. Women are freed from walking long distances for water. More than 13 lakh people across 12 states have already benefited through 5,400 plus implementations. As the water crisis deepens, Bore Charger offers hope, restoring water, reviving livelihoods, and securing futures. Bore Charger. Life flows where Bore Charger goes. Ladies and gentlemen, we take immense pride in presenting to you Mr. Rahul Bakre, founder and CEO, and Mr. Vineet Fadnis, co-founder and COO of Urdhvam Environmental Technologies, the winner of the Cavinkare MMA Chinnikrishnan Innovation Award 2025.
Lovely. And to read the citation, may I now invite Mr. Chinnikrishnan, MD Saint Gobain, onto the stage. And I'm just looking at this phenomenal idea in the era of climate change. It's going to be really erratic climate patterns, and imagine there's a process in place to take care of rainwater, that none of it is wasted. Phenomenal. Sir, over to you.
Good evening. Cavinkare and MMA are proud to confer Chinnikrishnan Innovation Awards 2025 to Mr. Rahul Bakare and Vineet Fadnis of Urdhvam Environmental Technologies Private Limited on the 20th day of September 2025. Urdhvam Bore Charger, a patented smart rainwater harvesting tool that revives dry and low-yielding bore wells by recharging deeper aquifers. Affordable, maintenance-free, and highly scalable with proven success across India. Congratulations, Mr. Rahul and Mr. Vineet.
May I now invite Mr. Rahul Bakare to come on the stage. Whistle Paraka, Arangamadira, Kaitatti Kondaduvom. Congratulations, Mr. Rahul. We'd definitely love to hear from you, dear champion. Few words. So is that moustache inspired by Surya?
So thank you very much for this fantastic award, which is thinking about a phenomenal personality who innovated the Indian market to a great extent. When we started our company organization, we also realized that millions of farmers, millions of people are facing tremendous problem about their for their income or for their drinking domestic water problems, issues. And when we realized that borewells are the root cause of that, we decided to start our journey, and we developed innovating product which is called as Bore Charger. And thankfully, we are able to provide water to more than 13 lakh people now. We have doubled farmers' income. farmers who never used to able to take more than 2 crops are now taking 3 crops. Even their now second crop is yielding much, much more. So we are trying to give our 2 cents in terms of doubling the farmer income, which is the aim and the dream of our Prime Minister. At the same time, drinking water is a major issue in many parts, especially the remotest parts of Adivasi locations, where we are able to basically recharge the hand pumps and are able to make them perennial so that people can get water and women don't have to walk far away places, kilometers away to fetch the water in treacherous conditions. So it's really inspiring what innovations we have seen today, and I'm sure that we would be inspired even further to innovate more and develop more products, services, and provide more water to people in India and world as well. Thank you very much again for this opportunity. Thank you. The company is located in Pune and Bangalore, and yeah, so it's a startup.
Sir, you're an investor, huh? It's Pune, right?
Pune.
Pune, right. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Give them once again a nice big round of applause. They are helping the lifeline of my country, the farmers. Thank you for doing all that you do. Next up, it's time to meet our next champion. Can we have the AV of the winner, Dhanantri Biomedical Private Limited.
In today's world, millions of people face the painful reality of immobility. According to the World Health Organization, over 30 million individuals require wheelchairs, and tragically, more than 10 million deaths occur every year during the transfer of patients from bed to toilet. The challenge is not just medical, but emotional. Patients lose their dignity, families struggle as caregivers, and the cost of care keeps rising. This is the pressing problem of our times. It was one such heart-wrenching moment that sparked an innovation. A 72-year-old man, lifted painfully by his daughters, broke down, saying it was better to die than be a burden. That moment inspired biomedical engineer Shruti to reimagine the wheelchair. From that spark was born Sahayata, the world's first wheelchair with an inbuilt toilet and self-cleaning system. Sahayata is more than just a wheelchair. It is independence on wheels. It features an inbuilt toilet with a hygienic cleaning system. A 3-liter water storage tank provides more than 10 washes with sprays designed for male and female users. Waste is collected discreetly at the back so the patient need not be disturbed. The cleaning system is battery operated, while the wheelchair remains manual for ease of use. Sahayata addresses the real needs of those with spinal cord injuries, Parkinson's, elderly patients and accident survivors. It is a one-stop solution that replaces multiple devices: a wheelchair, commode, shower chair, even a caretaker's daily involvement. With a rapidly aging population and increasing disability cases worldwide, the need for accessible, dignified solutions has never been greater. Sahayata is not just a product, it is a lifeline. It saves lives, reduces costs, restores dignity, and empowers millions to live fully once again. Sahayata Wheelchair, helping people relive their life with dignity. Ladies and gentlemen, we take immense pride in presenting to you Mrs. Shruti Babu, founder and CEO of Dhanantri Biomedical Private Limited, the winner of the Cavinkare MMA Chinnikrishnan Innovation Award 2025.
Isn't that amazing? The deepest thought, deepest care. Obviously, the scientist is a woman. And to read the citation of Ms. Shruti Babu, may I please invite on stage Mr. Urdhvam, Chartered Accountant. Ladies and gentlemen, with a nice big round of applause.
Good evening, everybody. Cavinkare MMA are proud to confer the Chinnikrishnan Innovation Awards 2025 to Shruti Babu, Dhanantri Biomedical Private Limited on the 20th day of September 2025. Sahayata Wheelchair, Dhanantri Biomedical, the world's first wheelchair with an inbuilt toilet and cleaning system, provides independence, hygiene, and dignity for immobile individuals at an affordable cost. Congratulations to the winner.
Thank you so very much. It's time to meet the superstars. Now, Shruti wasn't able to make it today, so we invite Mrs. Priyanka Babu, Director, and Mr. Srijit Babu, the Product Designer, to collect the award on her behalf. Audience, you know what to do. Yes! Congratulations, a few words. Srijit? You're the brother, no? Usually brother-sister should fight, no?
So, good evening everyone. On behalf of Sahayata Healthcare, I sincerely thank MMA and the jury for selecting us for the Chinnikrishnan Innovation Award 2025. So, thank you everyone.
And here it comes, the audiovisual presentation of the winner. Congratulations, Urdhvam Biosciences. Can we have the AV, please?
Today, healthcare faces a silent crisis. Nearly 90% of new drugs fail before reaching patients, with only 3% surviving trials. Years of research, billions of dollars, and countless animal lives are lost. Patients wait, families suffer, and innovation slows. The world urgently needs a better way. Born from IIT Madras, Urdhvam Biosciences is transforming drug discovery. Their breakthrough 3D bioprinting and AI technology creates personalized human tissue models, replacing animal testing, reducing risk, and cutting timelines. Here's how it works. Patient cells are used to create living 3D tissue models. These mimic real organs, skin, liver, and more. With micro-level precision, drugs are tested directly on these models, delivering accurate results. AI then predicts responses, side effects, even disease progression. This fusion of hardware, biomaterials, software, and AI makes discovery faster, safer, and more human relevant. What makes Urdhvam unique is its full stack platform. 1. Patented hardware, precision bioprinters. 2. Specialized software, tuned for organs. 3. Biomaterials, realistic tissue creation. And 4. AI predictive models, unmatched accuracy. The impact is clear. Pharma cuts years of R&D, patients gain safer therapies, and animals are spared, aligning with global calls to end animal testing. Already award-winning and revenue-generating, this innovation is redefining medicine. As diseases evolve, old methods can't keep pace. The future of medicine demands speed, precision, and compassion. Avai Biosciences 3D bioprinting platform is more than technology. It is the bridge between hope and healing. This isn't just an innovation. This is the need of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, we take immense pride in presenting to you Mr. Manish Amin, CEO, and Mr. Suhrid Sundaram, COO of Avai Biosciences, the winner of the Cavinkare MMA.
All right. So where are we redefining science? We are doing it in India, and to read the citation of Mr. Manish Amin, may I now request Mr. Ranjit Pratap, MD, Rayala Corporation Private Limited, to please join us on stage. Audience, applaud and let's welcome our wonderful dignitary on stage.
Good evening to you all. Before I read the award, I'd just like to once again congratulate C.K. Ranganathan for living his father's memory. He started it a very small way, and now he's gone national. I wish you, in the years to come, you go international. God bless you. Cavinkare MMA are proud to confer Chinnikrishnan Innovation Awards 2025 to Manish Amin and Suhrid Sundaram of Avai Biosciences on the 20th day of September 2025. Developed a proprietary 3D bioprinting platform for drug screening applications using patient-derived cells to reduce, eliminate animal models for preclinical trials. The platform is a combination of hardware, software, biomaterials along with AI integration to achieve accurate, ethical, and faster preclinical studies.
Thank you, sir, for checking on me. May I now invite Mr. Manish Amin to please join us on stage along with the co-founder to receive the award. Audience, you know what to do. Can I invite Mr. Manish to please share a few words?
Right. Thank you, ma'am. First of all, I'd like to thank Cavinkare MMA for this prestigious award and platform. And like Rangnath sir said, it's definitely motivating to me and my team back in Bangalore to continue what we are doing and to reach a stage. So we are in a path where we want to put India in the global platform and make it as a biomanufacturing hub. And thank you. And with 4 years of continuous research and with the support of our collaborators and partners, in which IIT Madras definitely plays a very major role, with our definitely the biggest consumer at this point of time, and a lot of professors also helping us in this journey. To be, a bit detailed about what we do. So the company's name itself, Avai, in a way, it means organ. So the long-term vision that we have to make this company closer to a dream, which is, creating artificial organs and making it transplant compatible. It's a very long journey, and a lot of researchers around the globe are working towards it. And we take immense pride in saying that we are also one of the team, out of India competing or contributing to this novel, thing to the society. So thank you once again, and thank you for this opportunity. Thanks.
All right, from taking care of basics to using AI, our winners have covered it all. So can I invite all the superstars onto the stage for a quick group photo? Can I invite all the innovators to please join us on stage? Please bring your trophies so we can show it off. Please come. Please join us on stage with your trophies. Ladies and gentlemen, what you see on stage today are the champions, are the innovators, are the people who are going to lead our country forward. Can we do some whistles for them? They are the real superstars. Yes. Okay? On the count of 1, 2, 3, you're going to shout superstar with me. 1, 2, 3. Superstar and solla sonan. 1, 2, 3. Yes, congratulations. Congratulations once again. Photographer happy? Congratulations once again. I know the path would not have been easy to be an ideator, to be an innovator. These are the real influencers, guys, not the people you see on Instagram. Moving on, it is time for the chief guest address. We have the AV, please.
Mr. R. Dinesh, Executive Chairman of TVS Supply Chain Solutions Limited, is a fourth-generation member of the TVS family, a commerce graduate, chartered accountant, and cost accountant. Mr. Dinesh also serves as director at Key Mobility Solutions and holds prominent leadership roles at CII, including chair of the International, Japan, and Logistics Councils. Recognized for his contributions to business and logistics, Mr. Dinesh has received several honors, including EY Entrepreneur of the Year for Services and ICT Academy's Icon of the Year.
Absolutely. Leveraging India's strengths to enhance its position in the global supply chain ecosystem. It is my absolute privilege to invite this icon on stage, Mr. R. Dinesh, Executive Chairman, TVS Supply Chain Solutions Limited, to deliver the chief guest address. Ladies and gentlemen, with a nice big round of applause.
CKR, Lakshmi Narayan, Aarti, Captain, awardees, esteemed guests. It's an honor to be present here in a way among some of the brightest minds who are shaping the future of our country and in a way going beyond that as well. Therefore, it fills me with immense pride and optimism to be here amongst all of you. I think in a way I'm here because CKR was someone who I still recall, who I came into CII and then he had come to Madurai at that time and explained the innovation of the sachet and how actually it has made a difference to lives. And that's something which I carry with me even today as a memory CKR. So I think in a way I'm paying you back by coming here and congratulating you. So thank you for having inspired that spark of innovation at, I would call it in 2004 when I first met you. But having said that, I think it's equally important that innovation is not going to happen without looking into the details of how it's going to be implemented, how it's going to create an impact. And I think today's awardees are standing examples of how they have brought to fruition not just an idea, but created impact, created social impact, created sustainability impact, and most importantly, created a new future, not only for themselves, but also for society in general. So congratulations again from my side. It was also heartening to see that the process which has been followed brought out 320 applications is what I was told, and it's an incredible number to cover that shows the popularity and the reach of this award. And I'm sure CKR going forward and MMA going forward, this will become the preferred award for all of those who are aspiring to celebrate innovation and innovation at scale. So I wish that happens soon. As we stand here today, I think we are facing immense challenges, and I think that's what really triggers the motivation for bringing in innovation. I think CKR spoke about AI, CKR spoke about the thought process which brings innovation. But for me, every challenge and every problem we see creates not just an opportunity, but a thought process by which we start getting involved in innovation. Today, no company can survive if there is no changes being made. I call that as incremental innovation. But I think what we are celebrating here today is actually breakthrough innovation. Breakthroughs which make a difference, like I said, to society, to people. And there are 2-3 methods or methodologies by which you can evaluate these innovations. One is looking at social impact, and as I said, we saw today some of those in practice. Another is to look at that in terms of commercial impact and the change it makes in the way in which businesses are run or applications are used. And if I look at today, the number and the speed with which these innovations are happening are so large and so, I would call it, small and incremental, that we just lose sight of what we can actually see at the end of the tunnel. And as we sit here today, many of us may not even envisage something which is going to happen in the next few years as changing the way in which we think, the way we behave. And as we see today, everything which we are now using is something which maybe would have been, even for us, maybe 20 years ago, considering our age, not something which we would have expected to actually see. Therefore, I would say it's a societal responsibility to make sure we create the ecosystem for making this happen. Today, as we sit, I think India is in the cusp of that, I would call it, benefit and the value which we can capture. If you look at every proof of innovation which has happened within India, they have scaled up significantly. They have brought significant lower costs. At least in my mind, I'm looking at the Jaipur foot and looking at the cost by which they brought it down. I'm looking at Aravind Eye Care and looking at the cost of operations which they have been able to achieve. I'm looking at educational program which Talir Thirinthittam or Tim Tim Tare, whatever had been launched. The scale which all of that have reached, all have come from tier 2 cities, tier 3 cities, and reached a scale which not just crosses India, but also crosses in many ways borders and reaching out to the globe. That, I think, is what we are actually celebrating today. That is why these awards make immense reason, and that's why I think we should congratulate not just the awardees, but the thought process behind bringing out these innovations and celebrating them as successes. Actually, the true value of innovation is whether it is in social impact or in commercial impact, the scale by which we can reach. And in India itself, we have the largest scale available. Very soon, you will be talking about maybe a significant portion of the population benefiting of the world if you count all the Indians across in terms of the reach. Therefore, it's not just about celebrating innovation. It is about bringing the thought process into every mind to make and see how they can improve their lives and the lives of others. That's what is going to make the difference. Whether we are, and the third aspect which I would like to bring is innovation is not just linked only with entrepreneurship. Innovation is also going to be linked in the way in which we look at cost, the way in which we look at our own thought process across even our own companies. I call that as internal entrepreneurship, and every individual who is working or who is, I would call it, employed, can be an entrepreneur in the way in which they think and apply innovation to their everyday life. And that's what makes, I think, a unique difference of what I would call the Indian mindset of wanting to get things at the lowest cost for the best value, which I think can be a unique differentiator for us going forward. As we sit here today, why am I excited? Because I think many of these innovators are already thinking of going beyond India. And I think the opportunity which we have in the global south, whether it be Africa or whether it be other countries which are similarly placed to India, is again something which all of us can utilize, and I would call it enjoy as benefit and as the value which we can create. So I would strongly urge, I think I already, Ranjit mentioned that it should be made global as an award, but rather than just looking at it as having a special recognition for many of those who have been able to scale beyond boundaries is something which I would urge the organizers to look at and prepare for. So what do we, as in a way people who are associated with this, have to do? Like CKR created or thought about this in an individual way. His passion, as I mentioned, rubbed off on many people and will continue to do so. But what we will really need to do is create the ecosystem where new ideas can emerge, not just, as I said, as entrepreneurships, but also as entrepreneurs, but also as internal thought process. Second is how do we increase the risk-taking ability and support, especially with funding. In fact, I repeatedly keep telling, when we look at benefits to be given, it should be to create a risk pool which either private and public participation can provide for, so that we can actually innovate and take risk boldly. Third is how do we actually celebrate failure, largest growing economy, but I would call it the launch pad of innovation. I think I'm very confident that seeing the thought and the awardees today, I believe that the launchpad has been created. This is just one microsum which we are celebrating. I'm sure there are thousands and hundreds out there, and as these awards reach, or as the information on these awards keep reaching more and more, you're going to see many of them being celebrated. Finally, I think it's very important that these actually become not just celebration of innovation, but also I would call it the stamp of approval. The patents which CKR spoke about, the patents which actually get used on a regular basis are the ones we should actually celebrate and talk about, just as we are talking about the scaling of innovation. So it becomes very important for us that this is not seen as just an awards event. It is seen as a celebration and also looked at as bringing out more and more hidden talent, more and more hidden thoughts which can convert to the innovation of the future. I would like to congratulate once again all the winners. I think this gives India an opportunity to be the laboratory and the launch pad for the Global South, create the future of the world as we sit here today. Thank you. Let us continue to innovate boldly, responsibly, inclusively, and at scale. And tomorrow or in the future, when we celebrate these awards, it should be looked at, while we may have a smaller number, it should be looked at as bringing in the largest pool of talent across available, because India's future is all about innovation, whether incremental or breakthrough, whether it be in products, whether it be in services, or in solutions which we think of, which can be applied to the betterment of the world, to the betterment of the society, and as we talk about create wealth and value for the future. Thank you, and once again, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
The future of the world will be built in India. Thank you for the inspiration, sir. I now request Mr. C.K. Ranganathan and Mr. Lakshmi Narayan to step forward and do the honors to present the memento to our distinguished chief guest. Request you all to please step forward, come to the middle of the stage, as you have led so many people forward. We're going to continue felicitating all those who made this evening, this award process possible. Thank you so very much, Ms. Aarti Lakshmi Narayanan of Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and Co. for supporting the award as a process advisor. Thank you so much. May I now invite members of the distinguished panel of jury, Mr. Rahul Maman Mapillai, Managing Director, MRF Limited. All right, can we give him a nice big round of applause? Thank you so very much. Mr. Hari Tyagarajan K, Managing Director, Tyagarajar Mills Private Limited. Can I please have you on stage? Mr. Hari, thank you so very much. Next up, I request Ms. Gangapriya Chakrabarti, Managing Director, Ford Business Solutions India, to please also join us on stage. Next up, Ms. Gangapriya. Thank you so very much. Next up, I invite Mr. Sethu Raman, Chartered Accountant, to please join us here on the stage. Thank you so much, ma'am. May I also request Mr. Ranjit Pratap, Managing Director, Raila Corporation Private Limited, please join us on the stage. Ranjit, sir. May I also invite Dr. L.S. Ganesh, Vice Chancellor, ICFI University, to please join us on stage. Thank you, Ranjit sir, for being a huge pillar of support. Thank you to all our jury members. May I also invite Ms. Archana Selvam, Senior Associate, Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and Co. to please join us on stage. Thank you so much, Dr. L.S. Ganesh. You've been the tireless educator, someone who has inspired so many of us. Ms. Archana Selvam, may I please request your presence onto the stage? We're next going to meet the panel of jury for the preliminary round, and for this, I request Mr. Govindarajan Venkataraman, former Managing Director, Spariac Sarco India Limited, to please join us on stage. May I also invite Mr. K. Chandran, CEO, SSN Incubation Foundation, which is part of the Shiv Nadar Group, to also join us on stage. Thank you for your support. I may also invite Mr. Karthik Ramamurthy, founder, Key Results Ventures and past chairman, PMI Chennai chapter, to join us on the stage. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Mr. Karthik Ramamurthy will be next. All right. Thank you. And now we're going to thank our student volunteers. From SRMIST Ramapuram, may I invite Sophia onto the stage. Sophia Maculin, thank you for your support. Next up, Litish Kumar. Can I have you on stage? Litish. And joining him would be Mr. Sanjay. Can I have you on stage? Give it up, guys, and let me tell you, history will tell you that students who volunteer and be part of such processes go on to become someone. So in advance, congratulations. Well done. And thank you so very much. Wishing you the very best, all the very best. I now request Group Captain R. Vijay Kumar, VSM Executive Director, MMA, and recipient of the Vishisht of India to deliver the vote of thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, with a big round of applause.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a proud, privileged moment for me to deliver the formal vote of thanks because this is an occasion I keep waiting because all the things should go through smoothly. We reach vote of thanks, that means the award function has gone through very well. Well, I am only standing between you and the dinner, but I won't take too much of time. There are so many people who should be thanked. That's what made this award a grand success. First, let me thank Mr. Dinesh, Executive Chairman, TVS Supply Chain. I know how busy. In fact, he shifted his travel program just to be here this evening. He took the midnight flight. Thank you, sir. It's indeed a great honor, privilege to have you with us. And it's always a privilege and it's inspiring address. I know you would have kindled the thought process of many youngsters and over 1,800 people who are watching it online would have got really inspired. C.K. Ranganathan, what to tell him about him? He's our mentor, guide, philosopher. I think sometimes we wonder what would you do without Mr. C.K.'s support for MMA. C.K., you have been a great source of support to me and every year and whenever we ask, C.K. is always there with us and it's a privilege for us to be associated with us because you choose MMA. I know in between so many organizations tried approaching him, why to shift this to us, but you steadfast stood with us. CK, it's indeed a grateful honor for us to continue to work with you and do this award. Aarti, you have been so kind to be with us through the process and your team. They did a great job. The panel of jury, preliminary and final, you have seen each one of them and getting award, getting the recognition, and they put in a lot of effort because as you mentioned, about 300 plus application form, we had multiple layers. We brought down to reasonable number of 50 by the preliminary jury. Preliminary brought it down to 15, and 15 we got down to 3, the proud winners who received the award today. They done a fantastic job, and thanks so much. I know you saw the jury final. It's very outstanding, very high profile. For some of them to spare their valuable time to be with us for a day to select the awardees, really, I think there's a big round of applause for the effort what they done that made the award really a success. And my president MMA and the members of the managing committee, without their support, I don't think we could have done anything more because they have been behind us as steadfast, encouraging us and supporting us to do all out to do all these programs and make us do the thing and evaluation all through. That is what has made this award really relevant. And my team, Cavinkare and team MMA, I think they are the backbone of the entire award process. They work quietly behind, but I'm in the front taking all the credit, but they are the one who did everything. Thank you, team MMA and team Cavinkare. But I firmly believe any award of this, if it's not presented, and in a movie, it's a videographer, the choreographer, and the film producer is, and more than that, the cameraman makes all the difference. Here you would have seen how beautifully everything was captured at the site, presenting it here until the award. The entire credit goes to Mr. Chokalingam, videographer of RV Production. It's a phenomenal work. He has been with us the last so many years. outstanding job he does it, and very, very sincerely. Thank you, Chokes. You are the one who made this award really, really very good. Show Space, you've seen such a beautiful creation, event management, and they did a great job, flawless job, and the entire credit goes to the Show Space. Thank you for your presence year after year, making this event go higher and higher. Caricature, you saw the caricature artist Rajini, and this we give it because everyone would like to see the picture in a caricature, so it looks nice. Sometimes you can put in your drawing room and watch it. We also got the award that has been created by Rajini, and public relation by the Brandcom. A lot of things we reached all over the India and all over the nation. Credit goes to Brandcom. Then you must thank him, AGR Catering and Rajiv Gandhi. Mouth-watering thing. I think the moment you step out, you're going to have a lovely, lovely dinner. And so much of new varieties of food you'll have. It's all credit goes to Mr. Rajiv Gandhi and his team for putting together a lovely, lovely menu for you all. And management of IT Research Park, they have been very cooperative with us to accommodate us in spite of so much of commitment. Then MMA Cavinkare volunteers and also students from SRM who just received the award recognition from us. Then members of the media. Without the media, I don't think this award wouldn't have reached the stage what is reached today, because of the media has done some phenomenal work in taking out and going with us. Imagine the national level. We got nominations from different part of the country, UP, Bihar, different one we got from Andaman Nicobar. All this could happen only because of great support of media and the social media. Thank you so much, media. And Tayu, my content writer from MMA, who has put together the website, connecting it. Everything has happened. We use technology phenomenally. All that they have to upload, they can upload any number of videos, any number of their products. We could do that. And Tayu beautifully coordinated all this. And MC for this evening, Sanoba Sultana. So it's one of the important event of the success of the event is MC. Take it very simply. If you see that timing, and you have seen that we'll finish by 7:45. I think we are there, almost there actually. And that is what is the thing. And MMA is known for this timing, but ultimately the MC who really put us together to take it out. And without that, all these heroes of the evening, the proud awardees, I think, without their presence, I don't think we would be here sitting in awardee. A big round of applause to the proud awardees who come out of, so many out of more than 400 plus nominations. They come as 3 winners. And as Mr. Sekhar mentioned in the beginning, all the previous awardees, around 50%, they are doing exceedingly well. Exceedingly well. I think each one of them are, I don't want to tell them, they're all class 1, outstanding corporate leaders in their own wheel. Then a large number of participants who have joined us today online, and those who have come here and attended in person. It's a full house. I think many of us, one of the gentlemen told me, very rarely they see a full house in IT Research Park at a huge auditorium. And thanks to each one of you, because without you, I don't think we would have achieved all the success what you achieved this evening. All the viewers watching the program live, over 1,800 people, thank you for joining us online. Thank you, people who have joined us in person. You are the one who made this award function a grand success. Thank you so much. And once again, thanks so much. And till we meet again, bye-bye. So many events happening in MMA. Look forward to seeing you there. And the nomination for the next year's award is already open. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Group Captain. And let me tell you the reason why the program starts and finishes on time, because someone from the Armed Forces is very much in charge of that. Thank you so much. A big round of applause for Group Captain for all the way supporting this awards in a very big way. All right. My favorite line in the national anthem, ladies and gentlemen, Bharata Bhagya Vidarta. The writers of my country's destiny are in this room. So please rise for the national anthem.
Janagana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchala Jaladhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you so very much. And one last time, those of you who believe that India is going to be the birthplace of great ideas, give a nice big round of applause. Yes. Yes, we are going to make it happen. Congratulations once again. We have a lovely dinner that we are hosting. It's at the 6th floor. See you there. Congratulations to the winners. Thank you so much for joining us and making this evening a memorable one. It's been my absolute privilege to host the Cavinkare Innovation Awards 2025, ladies and gentlemen.